Morning YouTube viewers and subscribers. So here's an engine, OS FS-48 Surpass engine that was sent to me from a new customer, Paul. He sent it to me to have because it's just a parts engine. So I kind of wanted to do a little detective work on this engine and see what's going on with it. So in this box we've got the engine itself, a couple of bearings, and the rocker covers. But as I was looking at this earlier, I was thinking, wow, you know, this isn't a bad looking little engine. Looks like it might be a runner, until I got down here and I flipped it over and said, oh yeah, no, that's not going to be a runner, not at all. So I think all I'm really going to do here is just try to disassemble as much of this engine as I can without heating it up, because I haven't done any of that yet, and see what parts on this are actually salvageable. I don't have an OS FS-48 Surpass engine on hand. I think I had one a few years ago, and then for whatever dumb reason I sold it. So I don't have one of these, so the parts for this are really kind of irrelevant to me, because I don't have an engine that would be needing these parts. But I'm curious to see inside here and see what exactly would have caused this. You know, I know I'm not going to be able to tell for sure, but it's going to be interesting to see what it really looks like in there once I get there. Okay, let's see how bad this really is. Interesting. I guess I was kind of expecting, of course this thing is locked up and it doesn't rotate at all. I guess I was expecting to see maybe a broken connecting rod. I don't know. I don't know what would cause something to happen to this case and not see any broken pieces in here. It's interesting. Like I said, I haven't heated this thing up, so a lot of this stuff is probably going to really be stuck. Let's see if I can at least get the head off here. That'll go a long way towards helping out here. I would like to have one of these 48 Surpasses again, in a runnable condition, because they are nice little engines. I just don't have one. I've got a 40 Surpass, or a 40, not a Surpass, a 40. At least there's some screws here I can use. It's really about all I'll be able to use out of this engine is the screws. I do not know the history of this engine or how it came to be damaged like this. That is not something that was shared with me. Damn, look at that. That's really unfortunate, because this looks like this was really kind of a low time engine. Wow, I'm really curious as to what caused the major breach. It's really unfortunate. I don't think I'm going to be able to do much more to this without heating it up and getting it oiled up, heated, so that something in here can move. Let's just pop this thing off real quick if I can get this off. By the way this thing feels, it hasn't been moved in years. Yeah, I think that's about all I'm going to be able to do here without some oil and heat. So anyway, Paul, I don't know what happened to this engine, It's a curious thing that you get a breach like that without seeing something broken down here, so I don't understand how that happened, but oh, I see now. Oh, I can see. This pin on the crankshaft sheared off. You can see right there. It used to be right there. So the pin on the connecting rod, or I'm sorry, the pin on the crankshaft sheared. Oh, there we go. Got something to move here. Yeah, I can rotate that around there so you can see that crank pin sheared off. I don't know what would cause that other than maybe an extremely lean run. I don't know. Interesting though. Oh well, I don't know what I'm going to do with this, if I'm going to mess with it much more or not. Alright, well if nothing else, I've got this thing completely apart. I haven't dropped the valves yet, which I can do. But if nothing else, what this engine has provided me is yet another opportunity to drop some parts in that gunk parts cleaner, because these have plenty of carbon on them, especially the underside here, this up here. So I may just drop those parts, this timing gear, hell, maybe even this bearing in there, just for the simple matter of just seeing that clean those parts off. Now this also, piston's out. It doesn't rotate on the wrist pin at all. The ring is fully compressed and not movable, so that's yet another part that I'm going to put in there. So basically I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these parts, even the cam followers, in my gunk cleaner and just leave them in there and see what they look like after, I don't know, maybe the end of the day, maybe 24 hours, I don't know. So that's what I'm going to do with these parts. That's really about all they're worth doing. It's pretty much just a trashed engine.